Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome for the first time. If you are new, we are here to watch the Season 2 finale of Sex Education. I have been loving the journey that we have been on so far. Last episode was especially emotional with Amy going through some healing, definitely, and then all the girls coming together at the end to ride the bus with her. I was tearing up. I was tearing up quite a bit. It made me feel things, and I'm just so happy for Amy. I only want good things to happen to her. She's just so sweet and so bubbly and nice, and she doesn't do a mean thing to anyone. She doesn't deserve any of this. So having her go through even a little bit of healing last episode was freaking fantastic. Now, I am excited to see what happens next, so before we jump into this, if you end up enjoying my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me, helps my channel grow. If you're new here or you find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload, and then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon. That is linked in the description down below. You just sync up your own copy of the show and you can watch along with me. But other than that, let's jump into the Season 2 finale of Sex Education.
Get ready!
Ugh. Get ready! Dressed up in funky outfits.
Ow! Sorry. Did I do something wrong?
No. It's not you, it's me. There's something called vaginismus. My vagina's like a Venus flytrap.
If it makes you feel any better, I've got one hairy nipple.
That does make her feel better.
Apparently, if I'm patient, I'll eventually be able to get the big one in.
That is gigantic.
I have an idea.
She's just gonna watch you do your thing. She looks frightened. You did it. Congratulations. High five. My mans, do you not have an alarm clock? You just wake with the sun?
Are you going to admit that you lied?
Maybe.
Well, then I guess we have nothing to talk about.
Have a seat. Show me your skills.
I think your overreaction to this situation stems from your deep-rooted fear of rejection. You've rejected Jakob, now you're rejecting me.
You didn't exactly accept Jakob.
True.
I'm angry because my son is involved in a highly unethical underground operation on school campus, and he is refusing to take ownership for the severity of his actions.
He's just giving people advice.
You can't arrest me for talking to people.
You don't invoice for a casual conversation.
That's fair. That's fair.
Why are you still so upset with me?
Because I thought I was raising you to be a man who took responsibility for his actions.
Oof.
And because, as a primary carer in your life, I always get your worst. And I'm tired of it.
It's not my fault Dad left.
I don't know if throwing that back at her was necessary.
You shouldn't let them bully you.
Facts. Stand up for yourself.
I need you to take her after school. I've got a job interview. Well, I can't, can I? Because I've got the NSQT finals. I thought you were coming. Ah, I can't make it. Will they video it? Yeah, it's on telly. That's the whole point.
Her mom seems to be spiraling a little bit.
I think my mum was using it again. Don't say I told you so.
What drew it?
Romeo and Juliet, the musical.
This poster is very ugly.
What?
Don't you think it looks
Looks
like
fine.
full of dicks?
I hate musicals.
No! You
Why?
can't hate musicals. People hate musicals have no soul.
True. Musicals are great.
We have been over this. You are not Romeo. You will never be my Romeo.
Enough! Quentin, you're always there. All right, just fuck off.
Quentin, you're always there.
How do I get you to not be angry at me anymore?
I'm not angry, Otis. I'm disappointed. Hey.
Ola, we don't want to talk to you.
Why do I always end up pissing everyone off?
I think you're always trying so hard to be a good guy that you end up not being a good guy. Like you're afraid you're going to turn into your dad or something.
Wow. Look who's therapizing who now.
Wait, I made these for you.
Oh, thanks, James.
Wow. Do they taste good?
It's a picture of your face when it's concentrating. Good luck.
Nice.
I think she's saying, I still love you, Steve, but I need some more time.
That is perfectly conveyed with that cupcake.
My mum's divorcing my dad, so sleeping at school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone kind of knows.
Really? Everybody?
Final rehearsal for the musical tonight. You should come. I mean, I'm sure musicals aren't really your thing, but...
Or is it like Frozen?
He loves Frozen.
Yeah, it's a bit like Frozen.
It's exactly like Frozen.
It kind of looks like they're snogging in a forest full of dicks.
That's exactly
It does.
what I said. Yes, man.
Oof, Raheem. Seeing things he shouldn't see.
I understand that I hurt you.
Okay.
Just wanted you to know that.
Accountability. You should add a extra "I'm sorry" in there as well. Not just like, I am aware that it happened.
And I've had this intermittent, tight feeling around my chest.
And have there been any big life changes recently?
Well, yes, I've had some trouble at work.
She is either developing a anxiety disorder or she's pregnant.
I think you might be suffering from a broken heart.
Well, that's ridiculous. I'm a sex and relationships therapist. I'm sure I'd know if I was...
Yeah. Yep.
Let's get some tests done and put your mind at ease.
Your heart hurts.
Hi, Anthony.
Hey, Dad.
Otis, shouldn't you be in school?
Yeah, I was hoping we could talk about something.
Brilliant, thank you.
Gotta get serious. Oh, that's for a second I was like, who's that guy? But it's his older brother. Maeve's mom.
Hope you find your rabbit.
Yeah, thank you. Dang. Why would you text her this
Let's
info
go.
right when she's about to compete? You idiots.
Yeah, hello. Hi, I need to report a child at risk.
God, that's...
Yeah, it's my mother.
The release of Dr. Milton's notes was quite serious.
I can assure you we have the situation completely under
That's
control.
heartbreaking.
Is it just me? Does that forest look like it's full of penises?
It does indeed. It's intentional. Lily is a visionary genius.
Welcome to the grand live final
Hello, sir.
of the National Student Quiz Championship.
What an excellent choice for a host. The Knowledge Knights. What a pretentious bunch of losers.
And on my right, fierce competitors and wild cards, it's the Quiz Heads.
They cut away from them.
Why did you leave when I was a kid?
Oh, yeah, your mother and I were unhappy and...
Not why did you leave, Mum? Why did you leave me?
Oof.
I feel angry all the time, and I'm trying to find out what kind of man I want to be, which is really hard when my dad has been absent for most of my life.
Yep.
How could you leave me?
Because I'm an asshole.
A horrible father.
How do I not become an arsehole?
Just try to stay honest. Because once you start lying, it's very hard to stop.
True.
And all the people who like you, despite your faults, you should just hold on to them. Really, really tightly. And don't let them go.
Probably the first piece of good advice that he's gotten from his father.
As we head into the geography round. 1 minute on the clock, and remember, if you burn
Dang, how did he see that from that far away?
with the letter...
Hey, Maeve. I know you can't answer this right now because I'm watching you on live TV. But I wanted you to know how proud of you I am.
Hi.
Why are you dressed like a very small man?
I'm going to my school musical. Can I have my pay?
You just, like, ask for your pay?
Trying to get my job back. I want to go back to school, but Dad can't find out I was fired.
What happened to the shop wasn't Adam's fault. The key wasn't working last time I used it. I forgot to tell you. It was my fault.
It's probably a lie, but
Well,
she's being a
then
good
you're
person.
both fired.
Oh, snap.
Well, I know that I'm bisexual, but I don't like you like that. And I thought you were a lesbian now. You're into kitchen stuff or some shit.
Kitchen stuff.
You're my friend.
Pansexual. He's like, what? Is that a thing that can happen?
No one's ever said I was their friend before.
Oh!
You can put me down now.
Oh, man. Oh, her mom came.
We're a team. So if we're gonna go down, we're gonna go down together.
What an inspiring
Sorry, you
speech.
kind of turned into Braveheart there. I love that film.
Pull yourself together, Steve.
They may take our points, but they will never take our freedom.
Turns out you were right. You're perimenopausal. You're also pregnant.
I knew it.
What? Oh, that makes the whole heartbreak thing so much more complicated.
The tangent function.
Absolutely right.
Comeback City, let's go.
Optimus Prime. Correct again.
Autobots.
All right, MU is an example of a
sound a cat makes.
I'm afraid I can't accept that, Knowledge Knights, no.
What an interesting
Population parameter. In statistics, a parameter is any summary number such as an average or a percentage that describes an entire population.
That is absolutely the full and correct answer.
Do we win?
And with that incredible recovery, I can announce that our NSQC UK Champions of the Year...
Did we win?
...are the quiz heads!
Let's go! Yeah! Flex those biceps, Steve.
Mum, listen. No, come on. I'll treat you to a strawberry milkshake on the way home. Come on.
I don't think I want to have sex yet.
We don't have to have sex ever again. I just miss talking to you. It's gonna be
Ever again?
so cringe.
That's a long time.
5, 6, 7, 8. Elbow, elbow, up, down. Twist, twist, up, down, and pop it. And pop it. Not at me, I'm faculty. You got a problem, Quentin?
Quentin's just always there, man.
What's going on? We're with social services. There's been a report of drug use in the presence of a minor. Who reported it?
Yeah, she reported it.
I slipped once. It was a mistake. You can't take my kid. We're not taking her anywhere. We just need to have a look inside the caravan, if that's all right with you. Stay away from my caravan. I'm sure we can sort this out, but we need to have a look inside.
Ooh.
Let's fuck away. Let's have a look inside the caravan. Touch me! How could you? How could you do this to me?
She's not doing it to you, she's doing it for her sister.
You say you're not going to take her, but you're lying. You're fucking lying.
Sorry for being an arsehole.
Yeah. You are a bit of an arsehole. But you're also a good man, Otis.
Yeah. You're a good kid. I'm very interested for this play.
I thought this was Shakespeare.
Aren't these high schoolers? Oh my goodness. Jackson. No, Jackson.
Sorry, I can't go on stage.
Jackson, please.
Two households, both alike in dignity. From forth the fatal lines of these two foes, the pair of
so weird.
star-crossed lovers take their life.
These are children. Oh my goodness.
I will never forgive you. Never.
That's awful. She just wants a better life for her sister than she had.
But you have to let the people you love know that you love them, even if it causes you a great deal of pain.
Why? Sounds awful.
It is.
I have to go.
I'll go back on. I know all the lines.
Shut up, Quentin.
Fuck up, Quentin, you piece of shit. Jesus Christ. Go, sir.
You got this, Jackson.
Is the day so young? Forget to think of her. Oh, teach me how I should forget to think. In her beauty.
Oh, now he's in it. Now he's in it. Oh, let's go, boy.
Dick hands, enter.
Dick hands enter.
Through lovers' graves we gather night by night and give them cosmic dreams.
Looks like Ozymandias.
I needed harder, sliding deeper.
Okay, I don't know if this is part of Shakespeare.
What the hell is going on?
Art.
Artistic expression, Mr. Groff.
What a weird play. My brother in Christ, you gonna run the whole way?
All you gotta do is hold him and kiss him and squeeze him and love him. Yeah, just do it.
Man, it's got incredibly blue eyes.
For saints have hands that pilgrims' hands do touch.
This is the middle of the plan!
Eric Effiong. Eric Effiong, I have something to say to you. Eric.
Piano player coming in clutch.
I want to hold your hand.
I wanna hold your hand.
Say it again.
Will you hold my hand?
Rip to your dreams, Raheem, but this has to happen.
Yes.
Play the next one now.
Let's go, boys. I'm sorry, Raheem. This had to happen. Through the vagina.
If love be rough with you, be rough with
His love is tender, but his prick is so damn hard.
What is this? I'm so sorry, Raheem. Poor kid.
And stand by, Spunk.
Really?
Stop the show! Stop! The show is over!
Why are the Gruffs ruining my show? Colin!
Colin, do your job.
She's giving sex advice to your children, filling their heads with dangerous nonsense.
Okay, she wasn't giving out sex advice. I was.
Oof.
My mum is an excellent therapist, and she cares about people. She only wants what's best for them. Which is why she's also such an amazing parent.
Well, that's ridiculous.
She reassured me that my labia is a normal length.
She really helped me accept myself. It's changed my life.
I fucked some warm fruit, and she said I wasn't weird.
You are weird. I'm Spartacus.
This is all your fault.
Mr. Groff, I need to see you outside. Immediately.
Yeah, get the hell off the stage, Mr. Groff.
You're clearly not coping very well, and you need to take some time off.
I'm fine.
You are
It's
not.
not a request. You would take leave as of today.
Damn straight.
Adam, this is my mum and my sisters.
Lovely to meet you, Adam. Lovely to meet you.
He gives him that sparkle. Level 2, baby, let's go.
Through the tall grass in your eyes.
You did it.
I think I might be ready for a hug.
Let's go. Poor Maeve.
Oi. Maeve's not there.
Do you know when she'll be back?
She just popped to the shops.
Tell her to check her messages.
Would I?
Now he's gonna check the messages. He's gonna delete it.
Hey, Maeve. I know you can't answer this right now because I'm watching you on live TV. You telling me you had feelings for me was all I wanted to hear, and I was so caught up in trying to do the right thing, I lost track of what that actually is. And it's you.
It's always been you. I love you, Maeve.
I hope it's not too late.
Message deleted.
This is how it works.
Of course he deleted it. God dang it.
and everyone must breathe until their dying breath. No, this is how it works.
God dang, dude. This show is so good, man. Like, I don't know how this show just so deftly, like, weaves in and out of, like weird comedic things. And then some of, like, the deeper storylines you'll see on television, like, covering, like, some legitimately dark and emotional things while just expertly weaving these outrageous comedic moments. It's amazing. Let's talk about the play. The play was so weird. I definitely don't agree with Mr. Groff completely, where he's like, this is all disgusting, like an abomination. But at the same time, like, these are high school students, like minors, that are putting on like one of the most provocatively sexual stage plays I've ever seen in my life. Like, that's I don't know, like, that's borderline like, if I was, I don't know, if I was in that crowd, or like if I was a parent, of one of those kids, and I didn't know fully like what was going to be happening in the play, and then I saw that, I would be upset. I would be upset that, I mean, it's not even like, I don't know, it's not that like, hey, they shouldn't be allowed to like make their own decisions, but they're minors still, like, putting on an incredibly sexual performance where they're like twerking in front of other parents and like moaning like for an audience of adults is weird. And I don't think I was the biggest fan of it, if I'm honest. The play was very weird. Some awesome things happened in the play, or like around the same time, right? With Adam's declaration of love, right? You know, he I mean, he doesn't say I love you, but he's like, I want to hold your hand. I want it to be publicly known that we're together, which was really nice. I really enjoyed that. Jackson coming into his own and like owning the role that he was playing was good. Like, he struggled a little bit at first, but then like once you could tell like he started to put a little swagger into it, and I was like, ooh, he's in it now, boy. That was great. Loved that. I loved the teacher just ragging on that one student over and over again. Just kid did nothing wrong, and he's just getting his shit kicked in every 5 seconds by the teacher. The quiz championships, that was super cool. I really enjoyed that. You know, Maeve and her team won the championship. Like, super fun culmination of that storyline that's been building the whole time. That was great. I enjoyed Otis being able to talk with his dad and get honest with each other and like vulnerable. Like, his dad legitimately like got vulnerable for the first time with him and is like, I don't know how to explain it to you, I'm just an asshole. And giving him some solid advice of like, live honestly, right? Like, at a certain point, the lies catch up to you. Like, you can't keep lying, especially to the people you love, because if you do and you push them away, even though like the people that truly care about you, despite your faults, and then you still push them away, oftentimes they don't come back. So if Otis wants to have those people in his life, he has to live honestly and not push them away. He needs to embrace them. And that's what he does with Maeve with the phone call, which then gets deleted at the end, and it's pissing me off. Jean is pregnant. She is pregnant. She is the Pringles can. Like, oh, I called it. I didn't notice, well, I noticed her do the thing initially, but then in the doctor's office, I was like, okay, there's two possibilities here. She is either like developing like a anxiety disorder, like panic attacks, because of her heartbreak, or she's pregnant. And turns out it's kind of both. She has a broken heart, and that sucks, but she's also pregnant. She is Prego sauce. That's very interesting. Now, the question is it Jakob's kid or is it Remy's kid? Because she had a line where she said he got a vasectomy, which, I mean, those aren't like 1,000% perfect, right? Like sometimes things still happen, but she did hook up with both of them. So, actually, did she? Or did she just kiss her? No, I can't remember. I don't know why I'm blanking on if she actually had sex with Remy, like her ex-husband. I think she did, but it's possible they didn't actually go all the way. They were going to, and then they didn't. I think they were going to, and then Otis came in. So maybe it is Jakob's kid. I could be wrong, but the possibility that it might not be is very, very interesting. And then let's talk about the sad things. The sad things. I feel like the biggest sad thing that happened in this episode. Well, let's start small. Poor Raheem. Kid did nothing wrong. He and Eric they didn't gel. I mean, Raheem's a good dude, but like there was just a disconnect there that they just didn't fit together like they should have, where I think Adam and Eric did. Still, it was tough to see this kid cry because like that's literally the most emotion that person has shown the entire time. Like he's been stone-faced, no emotions throughout the entire show, and then right there is when you finally see him break and cry, and it's like, oh, tough break for him, but happiness abounds theoretically for Adam and Eric. But the biggest sad thing involved Maeve in two regards. One, she finds out that her mom is using again. That is rough. Like that sucks, dude. Like that sucks. She's been putting so much of who she is because her parent was absent. And this whole season, she's been rebuilding that relationship with her mother. And her mother has been getting clean, and it's been going well. Like, things have been improving, and it's been great. And you can see her start to emotionally invest in that relationship again. And then she finds out she's lying to her in the previous episodes, and things start to go back downhill again. And then this episode, you can tell she's out of it, right? Like she did something, and it turns out what she did is use. She only did it once apparently, but still, that's still a relapse. And for Maeve to have to be the one that calls child services is heartbreaking, because she knows. Like, she knows what that's going to do to her mom. She knows that's going to devastate her. But at the same time, she has intimate experience with what it is like to grow up with her as a mother, or kind of, for a better terminology, without her as a mother, right? She knows what it's like to have that absent parent, or the parent who's just high all the time. And she's looking at her sister and being like, I don't want this life for you. I want you to have a better life than I had. And so, her mom is like, how could you do this to me? And it's like, she's not doing it to you. She's doing it for her sister, because she loves her sister, and she doesn't want to see her grow up in that type of household. Like, in order for her to have a good upbringing, like, it has to happen. And it just sucks. It sucks that she had to do it, and then there's a whole confrontation, and it's such a bummer. It just sucks so much. And then right after her big win with the quiz heads, that awful. And then at the end of the episode, Otis is gonna go talk to her, explain that he loves her essentially, and Isaac checks the messages and deletes it, because he definitely has feelings for her as well. Like, he's into her, and he doesn't want Otis to be in the picture anymore. And I don't know why it makes me dislike Isaac. He's a good dude, but like, what a shitty thing to do, man. Like, that sucks so much. Because it's not even like, it's not just the fact that I want Otis and Maeve to be together in the end, but it's, in him doing that, he's robbing Maeve of the choice, if that makes sense. Right? Like, if she talks to Otis or she hears this voicemail and still chooses to not be with Otis and maybe chooses to be with Isaac, fine. That's totally fine. That's, you know, that's her choice. That's who she wants to be with. But for him to delete that and rob her of the choice is frustrating. and it makes me dislike him, because it just shows that he's insecure, and he thinks that if she does see it, she's gonna choose Otis, and he doesn't want that to happen. And I feel for the guy. I do. Like, that's a bummer. Same like with Raheem. Like, I feel for you. That sucks. But at the same time, if that's who she chooses, that's who she chooses. Like, you have to allow her to make that choice. And the fact that she might not ever know. Like, she might not ever find out what Otis wanted to tell her. And Otis is going to think that she just didn't care. And her and Isaac, if they start a relationship, it's going to be built on a lie. Like, it's just not a good situation. And then the freaking episode ends. And it's like, what? How do you just end it? Oh, man, season 3 better come so soon. Well, better come. I could start it right now. What am I talking about? I'm excited. I'm excited to see where season 3 takes us. And season 2 has been real good. Like I've said, we've dipped and dived into a lot of serious things this season, and the journey that these characters are going on is deeply emotional, and I've felt a lot of emotions watching this show. Like, I feel like I've cried every episode. I don't think I cried this episode. I just felt sad about certain things, but in a lot of episodes I have cried, and it's been rough. It's emotionally a harrowing show, but it's also so funny and so endearing, and I love it so much. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. I loved this season. I'm looking forward to season 3, but I would love to hear what you guys have to say. Like, what did you think of this episode? Do you have any prior experience with any of the topics, whether that be Maeve's situation, or were you in a school play? Like, I don't know. Let me know down in the comments what you guys thought. I always enjoy hearing what you guys have to say. So I think that's all I gotta say. Definitely let me know down in the comments, all that. If you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me, helps my channel grow. If you're new here or you find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon. That is linked in the description down below. You just sync up your own copy of the show and you can watch along with me. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.